Hi everyone, I am Ketra. Welcome to a collective reading. So this reading, the intention of this reading that I just kept hearing was when nothing else has worked. So as we're on our path to spiritual recovery, sometimes we get the feeling that, nothing's working. And that's when you really need to check in. You need to check in with your alignment with your soul's path. You need to check in with your alignment with God, with the divine, whatever you resonate with. So what we're going to do is I invite you to sit back, relax, take a nice deep breath, and ask your guides to come close to you as I've asked my guides to come close to me. We're going to start with an oracle message, and then we're going to go ahead and do like a 6-card spread and just kind of see where we're at, where we're going, and the advice from the divine. So as always, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for taking just a moment to subscribe. I do appreciate it so much. I'm trying to reach as many souls as possible. So let's go ahead and see what the first message is today. We have 2. And this is the Sword of Light Oracle deck. Our first message is angels of healing are with you and take control of your thoughts. So a time of healing is about to bless your life. Accept Archangel Raphael's emerald green light while I enhance your strength. So sometimes when I do my prayers and my meditation, I ask for the divine, I ask for God to surround me with the white light of the Holy Spirit and surround me with the green light of healing. I do say that when I meditate, and I think it's amazing that this says a time of healing is about to bless your life. Accept Archangel Raphael's emerald green light while I enhance your strength. Take control of your thoughts. Your thoughts are creating your reality. Have faith. Stay focused on the outcome that you truly desire. Absolutely. So I think what we'll go ahead and do is we'll take a look at where your energy is right now. So card number 1 is going to be the subject or the question. So go ahead and ask a question. And let's see how the divine is going to answer that. Let's see, what is our question today? What is our question about today? So we have the 10 of Swords. So our 10 of Swords it's so multifaceted. It's when something has completed or it's about to complete. Like you're either about to get to your breaking point or you've gotten to that breaking point. And so challenge for this one is card number 2. And card number 2, I mean, you have the 10 of Swords and now you have the 8 of Swords. And so your challenge is your fear. It is literally your thoughts. Your thoughts are creating your reality. So I love when the divine speaks so loudly and they pull out cards like a 10 of Swords moment, 10 of Swords situation that's either coming in your path or you've come to it on your path. And where this is coming from is your thoughts. It's your fears. One of my favorite sayings from my husband is, fear is a mile high and paper thin. And I always say, what we want is on the other side of fear. And so your challenge right now, as you're going through this 10 of Swords moment, or it's coming on your path, is your fears. So where are your fears coming from? So your fears are coming from your past. So in the Chariot, he is literally moving forward from the past to his future. I don't read reverse, so if it comes out reverse, we're not reading reverse. So your past card is the Chariot. It is the 7. And so when we think about from our past, what we've gone through, so are you afraid that that's going to happen again with that Chariot card? Are you able to move past your past? Are you able to get past your fears and move forward? So card number 4 is going to be future. So we're going to ask for the divine to give us a card for our future. So you have 2. So you have, okay. So for your future, you kind of have, once you get past the fear, once you align yourself with your soul's path, and that's whatever you resonate with, whether it's God, whether it's the divine, if you're religious, whatever your religion is, when you take a breath and you take a moment and you align yourself with your path, that's when things get better for you. That's when you move past your fears. And it feels like moving forward, you're going to be learning something. So our Page of Pentacles, he is a learner. He is ready to start that next journey, but he's got to learn something new. And so right now, Spirit is literally saying, it's up to you. It is up to you what you want to do moving forward. So if you take fear out of the picture, what is it that you want to do moving forward? Because you have the Nine of Cups here. And that's Spirit saying, your wish can be fulfilled when you're aligned with your soul's path, when you align with God, when you align with the divine. You literally can have your wishes fulfilled. It does look like you're going to be learning something, which will lead to wish fulfillment. And so if we go ahead and we take a look at card number 5, which is our root cause. So what is causing us any kind of like delay besides the fear? It could be financial. Queen of Pentacles, if this is our root cause where it comes from, if you're not being nurturing and kind and loving to yourself, then it's going to make it really hard for you to move past those fears. So I think this is our spirit guides telling us to move forward, to be able to cultivate something, to be able to nurture something. This is the energy that you need to focus on and be in, is that Queen of Pentacles energy, you know, that kind and abundantly nurturing to yourself so that you can nurture this new idea, this new way that you want to move forward, whatever it is that you're going to be learning here. And so if we look at our advice from the divine, we have our 5 of Swords. You have a lot of swords. So if we look at the 5, just as simply as the information from the divine, that's a card of internal conflict. So all of these, the swords, it's mental. It's your mental blockage. And so what we're going to do, I think, is we're going to clarify some cards to see how do we release some of this? How do we release these fears? So like what guidance can you offer to them to release these fears so they can move forward with the chariot, with the energy of the Chariot? So keep your thoughts from thinking about what hasn't worked in the past. If you can align yourself with your soul's purpose, and if you can align yourself with God and what feels good, what feels right, and not think about what didn't work. So the card here is the 4 of Cups, and that's typically a card of not being willing to accept this new path, this new Page of Pentacles energy here. It's because we sit and we are like, well, that didn't work before. It didn't work, so I'm not going to do it again. I'm not going to put myself out there and accept the help or accept this new way. And what Spirit's literally asking you to do is to step outside of that fear. You have to accept this new part of your path. And so the past may have felt unjust and not justified, is what I heard, just not justified. And that's okay. We don't need to justify what our past was. Our past is our past, and our past is what we go through to get where we're going. So what I think I want to do is just get a couple of cards to show, where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? 5 of Wands, Judgment, and 10 of Pentacles. So what you're being asked to do, so 5 of Wands, again, you've got the 5 of Swords and 5 of Wands. That's like internal conflict. That's kind of this right now to me feels like your ambitions are kind of like bound up and you need to like release them and let them go. And I feel that way pretty strongly because you have the Judgment card here. And the Judgment is literally like, what are you being called to do on your soul's path? What do you feel like you're being divinely guided? What things that are happening in your life that keep lining up or keep repeating themselves, like, okay, maybe I should pay attention to that. Okay, maybe this kind of means something. So if that resonates with you, maybe jot it down, maybe write some things down that keep happening that you're like, okay, what is the significance of this? Because this is what you're going for, which is the 10 of Pentacles, which is so fantastic because that is abundance of everything. It's family, it's friends, it's everything kind of like commingling together and just coming together just so smoothly and so effortlessly. But again, you have to kind of get the work that you have to do. I think the meaning of this reading is you have to put the work in to get past the fear. You have to let those fears go to be able to move forward on your soul's path. So that is what I think is the strong message, is take control. Absolutely. It's back to the beginning of the reading. Take control of your thoughts. Your thoughts are creating your reality. Have faith and stay focused on the outcome that you truly desire. So what is the outcome that you truly desire? It's the Ten of Pentacles. So, all right. So as always, again, I do love doing these readings for you guys. If you would like a one-on-one reading with me so that we can dive a little bit deeper into maybe some of these fears or the things that you would like to have happen in your life and how we can help you navigate your soul's path to get there, feel free to email me or leave me a comment and we'll get together and we'll figure it all out. So until the next video, take care and have a great rest of your day.